Hi, welcome to beautiful Chester, Nova Scotia, where we're at the Chester Golf Club. And we're pretty much alone here because the golf course hasn't opened yet. But it will be open this week. So I thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful day and an empty course to show you a few stretches for your warm-up for your golf game. This can be done in the parking lot, at number 1 tee, down at the practice range, or at home before you go if you don't have a long drive to get there. Hi, I'm Andrea Mounce-Halasz. I'm a certified fitness instructor, personal trainer, exercise therapist, and osteopathic practitioner. I'm not a golf pro, but I'm a golf enthusiast. And so one thing that's cool that with this program that I've developed is that years ago with a pretty significant back injury, I've never been able to play 18 holes pain-free until about 4 or 5 years ago when I developed these stretches as well as some other exercises you can do at home in between your games. So I'm a walking example of this does work. So anyway, let's get started. So it's a little chilly out here, and so as we start our season off here in Nova Scotia, we're going to be opening up in April. It's going to be a little bit chilly. So I'm just going to start with some body sways back and forth. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm lifting my heels as I start these rotations. And as I get a little warmer, I'll keep my heels down. But for now, I'm lifting my heels back and forth, back and forth. Just start some sways. Excellent. Now to warm up the shoulders, you're going to do half circles, show the backs of the hands, half circles down, show the palms. So up, this is called external rotation, this is internal rotation. External rotation, internal rotation. External rotation, internal rotation of the shoulder. Start to take some deep breaths in. Make sure that diaphragm is moving so that you can do your thoracic rotation with ease and efficiency. Feels good. All right, let's go back to those rotations. Now I drive right, so I'm going to show it to you, but I'm going to show it to you both ways. So now I'm lifting my heels still, and I'm rotating, and I'm focused to keep my head straight ahead. And I'm not doing too much here because I haven't really done my fascial reset yet, but we're getting warm enough to do that. And then I'm going to start pulling my left arm back, giving myself a little bit of a dynamic stretch, and I'm going to keep my heel down now. Good. We won't forget about those lefties. We'll go the other way. And I know in the camera, it looks like I'm not doing mirror image here. But anyway, let's just rotate for our lefties, and then we'll swing, grab that wrist, give yourself an extra little dynamic stretch that way. And it's a good idea to do both sides, even if you drive right, make sure you do both sides. All right, now if you have a bench close by, or you could use your golf club for balance, let's just get a little bit of hip mobility. And we'll circle. And some dynamic swings. Now when you take the leg back, you're going to take the same arm up. And a little bit of a banana back. And that's a little bit of a dynamic stretch for the hip flexors group. Nice deep breaths. Let's go back to those circles. See if that hip joint gets a little bit more lubricated. And now if you want to do this without holding on, feel free. I'm holding on for dear life because there's a deep cliff here. Okay, let's start with some circles. Nice and tall. I'm enjoying this gorgeous view we have here. Chester's right on the Atlantic Ocean. It is absolutely stunning in this course. You get a chance to come out to Nova Scotia and play this course, come on down. It's gorgeous. Okay, now as you do your leg swings, take that same arm up and a little banana back. Nice little dynamic stretches for the hip flexor. Good. Okay. Now, this particular sequence I call the fascial reset. So you're going to cross your right leg over left. Now I am using mirror image, so this is my real left leg. But since I'm in a camera, I'm going to call it right-left. Now, if you struggle with balance, you can go back over to your trusty bench, and you can just lean against the bench a bit. You can't hold on because you're going to be using your arms. All right, we'll see how well I do this today on uneven ground. So here we go, right leg over left. Take your right arm, put it underneath your left armpit, left arm on top. Turn your body to the right, turn your head to the left. Now eyes look left and tongue goes in your right cheek. Now if you forget all these steps, don't worry, even if you just get the body and the head, that's a start. Now I'm not going to keep my tongue in my cheek, can't talk very well. And with every exhale, I'm going to pull a little further, turn my head a little more, pull a little further, turn my head a little more. Good. And then when you come out of it, you're going to feel a little off. That's normal because I've only done one side. So let's do the other side now. Take your left leg, cross it over your right. Doesn't matter which side you do first. You could start with the left if you wanted to. Take your left arm, put it underneath your right armpit, your right arm on top of the left shoulder. Rotate to the left. Eyes look right, tongue in your left cheek. I'll hold my tongue there, but you hold your tongue in that position. Now deep breaths in, and as you exhale, pull your body a little more to the left and turn your head a little more to the right. Deep breath in, exhale, to the right. One more time, deep breath in, exhale. Good. And now you're going to just walk it out a little bit. Now, with that particular little routine, if you're in the middle of your game, sometimes for me on number 15 hole, I start to get a little bit wonky with my swing, and I do a little body check. And I just soften my knees, and if I find my body's rotated to the right or to the left, I know I need to do that fascial reset again. So we're working those fascial chains with that one. Now, the last little setup that I do is I turn my toes in. And again, you can use the bench if you need to. You're going to externally rotate your arms. This is using those fascial chains again. And you're going to do the anterior chain, or the chain that runs down the front of your body first. So you're going to lean back, deep breath in, exhale. Only go back as far as you can. Listen to your body. If your back says, then don't go that far. Now, to come to the posterior chain, you're going to fold at the hips, not the waist. So fold at the hips, which is really important when you do your address for your golf swing as well, that you fold at the hips, not the waist. Now, to come up, you're going to squeeze your derriere. That lifts you versus lifting with your back. So we've done the anterior chain, we've done the posterior chain. Now we'll do the lateral chains. Turn the toes in. I know it's a little bizarre. Toes in, arms out, but that engages tension through the system. Here we go. We're going over to the left first, stretching the right. Now, as you take a deep breath in, wait for the softening. And when you feel that softening, go a little further. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good job. Come on up. We'll do the other way. Go to the first tension point. And when you feel that tension start to soften, go a little further. If you never feel any softening, you've gone too far to start. Ease off a little bit. Good. Now our spiral chain. So we are going to lift our right heel. You're going to externally rotate those arms again. The toes are still turned in, even though you're lifting the right heel. You take your left arm behind you, rotate around. Now, listen to your body. When it softens, go a little further. If this is causing any pain or any issues, back off. You should not feel any pain or even a strain. It's a little bit of a tension, yes, but not anything that's painful. Okay, last one. Take the right hand behind, bring this arm up, rotate, breathe, exhale, wait for the softening, and when it happens, go a little further. There we go. And then you can continue on with whatever warm-up you do. You can grab your curl clubs, you can do a couple brush the grass, and you'll be ready to go. Have a great season. Thanks for trying this out. Take care. Bye-bye.